was panicking then. We thought we're going to have to pay this full amount this money and just get rid of it because it was causing a lot of worry. And then a friend of ours said, have you had a look online? And they recommended you. They haven't used you, I don't think, but they recommended you. They said, well.
No, she just typed in Spanish debt. You came up, so she just sent me the link. So I went on and read through that.
I must admit that was a problem for us, the trust thing, because you'd think we'd had all these problems in Spain. The lawyer that dealt with us, who's a Spanish lawyer who speaks English, who's from Liverpool, he led us down big town. We sent the letter through to him and never got back to us. We've rang his office, rang his Spanish office, rang his mobile, and he never returned any of our calls. So our trust was on a real law with anything to do with Spain, property, anything. It's just when we had the Zoom call with, who was the first person we spoke to? Was it Liam, first of all? And Liam said that, you know, we've dealt with this kind of recovery thing before. We've dealt with Axetor before. That kind of put us ease a little bit. Obviously, I had a look at you on the website as well. A look at what you do and that, and some of the comments. And then we then got through to somebody else. Somebody else was the next one.
No, it was Natalie.
Natalie.
Next.
And all the way through, it seemed professional. You told us straight away how much it was going to cost us. The other thing we did doubt and we worried about was you said that how much you could reduce the debt by. And I must admit, we thought
it was too good to be true.
Can't see that happening. Can't see you doing that. And then, but then we asked that question, and we was told that, you know, they buy these in bulk, these debt people off the banks, and they buy them for, I think he said 10 pence in the pound. Something, I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was quite cheap. He said, so there is a deal to be done, and we can do that deal, and we have done it before. And you just have to put your confidence in us, and we will get you a reduced fee. Yeah. And he mentioned that, did say it would be
between 10 and 20%.
Between 10 and 20%. But obviously, the lower that you can get it, the more that you make, because you take a percentage of what we say, don't you? So it's in your interest. That was one of the things we thought, well, that's good, because it's in your interest to try and get it as low as you can, because then you make more money, don't you, off what we say. So yeah, but going back to your original question, we did have a lot of worries and concerns, and like you said, the trust thing's a big thing. And if you're already in debt with somebody who's coming after you, to pay somebody else to try and get rid of that debt for you or reduce that debt for you is a big trust thing, isn't it? So yeah, we did have a few issues with that, I must admit.
And we've never been in this situation before anyway. We just tried to get hold of our initial solicitor for 2 weeks, and he just was not getting back to us. So we were just like Dave said, we were already like, what we're going to do. But
somebody would talk to us for a start and give feedback to us when we rang them or emailed them. And Natalie kept us updated all the time, which was a big plus, because you worry, thinking this is too good to be true. Are we really going to get it reduced? Is it going to get sorted? And she kept getting back to us. And every time we rang her with a query, she always got straight back to us the next day, if not that day, the next day, which is when you're worrying about something as much as we've worried about this, because it's a debt, isn't it? And you're worried that they're going to come and have a go at your house, have a go at your assets over here. And for once, somebody got back to us and replied to us, and that was a big plus. And I think there's not many people do that anymore.
Yeah,
they promise it, but they don't do it.